Well, I guess you probably know who I am because you probably saw some of the interview, but my name's Guy Forsyth, and I'm going to play some music that I wrote. This is a song that I wrote, and it's a song about living here in Texas, in this area, which is a really nice area. It's been a place where humans have been for a long time. Down in San Marcos, about a half hour from here, there's been the longest evidence of continual human habitation in all of North America because of the different types of flint that have been found, probably brought by traders and travelers down to the area in San Marcos. San Marcos has got fresh water. It's a really nice place to live, but of course, nice place to live, you get a lot of competition amongst those with 2 legs and 4 legs and 6 legs and 8 legs and no legs at all. This is a little song that I wrote entitled Snakes Around My Trailer, and I wrote it because there were snakes around my trailer. There's snakes around my trailer. I found a scorpion in my bed. Snakes around my trailer. I found a scorpion in my bed. Oh, if Texas has its way, I could wake up dead. Light mold underneath the sheetrock, paper wasps in the eaves. You know, I try to keep up with the upkeep, but an honest man may be deceived. Oh, God help the child set upon my thieves. Now it's a jacked up day where I'll wake up and I'm already late. Walking through the front door, wonder what I run for. My fate, if Texas had its way, I'd be gone without a trace. 100 right behind me to take my place. Hot sun walking in the red clay, and it cracks like a shame. Hell, in August, Texas, fools pray for rain. Oh, you dumb sons of bitches. Fight, you won't make it here. See that cowboy hat driving that Lexus, man, that wicked grin from here to here. Run for my fate. If Texas had its way, I'd be gone without a trace. 100 right behind me to take my place. Oh, there's snakes around my trailer. I found a scorpion in my bed. If Texas has its way, there will be bloodshed. And if trouble makes a man, I'm a thoroughbred. song that I wrote, and well, today is a special day, so we'll let the song speak for itself. This is the anniversary, the debut of Patina Verdigris, the greatest there will ever be, voice of another time. Critics darling, Broadway rage, chanteuse of the Gilded Age, songbird in an open cage, forever in her prime. Over 100 years ago, she took the stage, she stole the show, Vienna to the Golden Gate, packed the house for decades straight. Footlights burn, smoke would curl, sequins dance through strings of pearls. Her melodies would ache and whirl, always the band would play. With music like the poets wrote, the gift of life born from the throat, the truth confessed with every note. Patina Verdigris sang the classics, made them hers. Ancients went back and changed the words, influencing songs of birds. Patina Verdigris. Over 100 years ago, she took the stage, she stole the show, Vienna to the Golden Gate, she packed the house for decades straight. Footlights burn, smoke would curl, sequins dance through strings of pearls. Her melodies would ache and whirl, and always the band would play. 2 shows every day. Now eventually she disappeared, that's where the history gets weird. The crowd dispersed, they finally cleared her name from the marquee. New acts where she used to play, new critics deemed her sound passé. Few hear her name today, Patina Verdigris. No recordings of her exist, still her memory persists. A little tarnished, yes, it fits, Patina Verdigris. But there's magic in silence too. Imagine what that means for you, and you will hear her coming through, Patina Verdigris. So the most recent piece of music that I've put out is an EP entitled Writer, and I'm going to do some of the songs from that right now. I wrote this song with my friend Mark Addison. You made a reference to A Long, Long Time earlier, which is also a song that I wrote with Mark. Mark's a great musician and a great engineer. They call him Professor Feathers. He's a great music instrumental elemental. And one of the things I really like working with him, one of the reasons why I like working with him is that his trick bag is totally different than mine. He has a classical music background, and as opposed to the sort of roots music background that I've really been following. So writing with him has always been really fun. And this is a song about haunting, little ghost story. Something whispers in my ear, and accusations no one wants to hear. A laundry list of reasons to be dissatisfied. You know you've got a rider when you carry this inside. I was hanging in the graveyard with a tin-cup telephone, picking out a requiem for those beneath the stones. I was a fool unguarded, opened up to the unknown. I failed to heed the warnings, I took a rider home. Wash yourself in cold salt water, burn those candles down. Shed that skin he's hiding in, shed that skin, scrape it clean, cause that rider's gonna ride you round and round, round and round and round and round. That rider's gonna ride you round and round, till you put that rider down, till you put that rider down. Now I can see that you've got a rider you picked up along the way. Don't know where he's going, don't know how long he'll stay. He's got his own agenda, he's got somewhere to be. Got yourself a rider, and now you won't take me. You were dancing in the graveyard, tapping on the stones, in a widow's wedding dress that you bought with stolen bones. You spun away the moment you thought you were alone, but you forgot the blind spot and you took a rider home. Wash yourself in cold salt water, burn those candles down. Shed that skin he's hiding in, shed that skin, scrape it clean, cause that rider's gonna ride you round and round, round and round and round and round. That rider's gonna ride you round and round, till you put that rider down. That rider's gonna ride you round and round, round and round and round and round. That rider's gonna ride you round and round, round and round and round and round. That rider's gonna ride you round and round, round and round and round and round. That rider's gonna ride you round and round, till you put that rider down, till you put that rider down. Put that rider down. So this next song is another song that I wrote. I wrote this one by myself, and I had parts of this song with me for a long time, and it's not a happy song. Now even as a child I knew I would take a bullet for you. But in my life I have never seen someone so lucky grow so mean. Now I wonder what it was that turned you on. A point and click solution and the problem's gone. You always liked your hands clean, and to manifest the promise of a new machine. Now there's an Armalite rifle underneath your bed, breast bright jacket and a heart of lead. Backhand of God, I heard it said, that Armalite rifle underneath your bed. Now by all accounts your run's been good. No one to tell you what you should. boots around this town, and no one dares to come around. But it doesn't look like you get much sleep, and what you do is fast and cheap. You dream of what they do to you, and it's the same as you would too. Now there's an armor-light rifle underneath your bed, brass bright jacket and a heart of lead. Backhand of God, I heard it said, that armor-light rifle underneath your bed. Arguments a block away, bullet points, talking heads, blue and gray, blue and red, blue and gray, blue and red, misunderstood, overfed, too much hate to see what you might lose, and not love enough to let you choose. Now there's an armor-light rifle underneath your bed, brass bright jacket and a heart of lead. Backhand of God, I heard it said, that armor-light rifle underneath your bed. Bright jacket and a heart of lead. Backhand of God, I heard it said, that armor-light rifle underneath your bed. Armor-light rifle underneath your bed. Armor-light rifle underneath your bed. So we were talking earlier about like what exposed me to music and made me want to play. And we talked about listening to records a lot, and how I got my first guitar, and when I was working on this project, my friend Professor Feathers suggested you should write something just totally autobiographical. You know, just like tell me your story in music, and I was like, oh, okay, and so this is what I came up with for that, and this is on that EP Writer, which is available on different streaming services. A little wood, a little wire, small Fender amplifier, slight magic made by hand. It was something I could understand. I got nothing from the place I was. School days just because somebody wants you in that office chair, working why they don't see you there. Well, I have tasted the sacred wine, felt the tug when the stars align. There is only one God I know, and that's the one yelling, go cat go. So get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it go. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it show. Don't you think it's time to love things you can control? Don't let it, you'll never know. Little Fisher-Price record player, transistorized and price soothsayer, scratchy vinyl from my parents' time, holy relics of rhythm and rhyme. never had a lesson I taught myself from a book from the library shelf. It held secrets that I need, and I would play till my fingers bleed on a borrowed guitar from a friend of mine. Lost both arms to a power line, taught me how to tune it with his feet, and that kind of love just can't be beat. So get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it go. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it show. Don't you think it's time to love things you can't control? If you don't let it, you'll never know. I'm here to testify. I know I'm a lucky guy just to have this chance to sing and to play. This music, it ain't mine, but it's with me all the time, and I just gotta give it away. That's what brings me here, tickling your ear. Hope you'll play with me, invest in ecstasy. You decide what you're about. You can sit and wait your sentence out, or you can live life like a song, and we can sing along. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it go. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it show. Don't you think it's time to love things you can't control? If you don't let it, you'll never get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it go. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, let it show. Don't you think it's time to love things you can't control? If you don't let it, you'll never know. If you don't let it, you'll never know.
Fire! Fire!
And since I started as a street musician, and I've never really lost my interest in acoustic music, even though I play in electric bands and play in, you know, like, I've done a lot of different things, you know. I've used computers in the studio to alter things, or, you know, as a creative tool. But it's not the same as being able to do it with your hands. It's just like there's something really special about that. And the distance between the audience and the musician is more intimate. You know, it's natural. Humans have made music for as long as there's been humans. Probably. I mean, I don't know what the first references to art or music, but cave paintings by Neanderthals and bone flutes that have been found suggest that this is just a continuation of something that we do. You know, we're tool-making animals, and music is a tool. Music is a tool for transcendence. It's something that can help work go faster. It can help you remember places, people, and experiences. It gives communities cohesion. It can give you the strength to get through unimaginably hard times.
Vibrational.
Yeah, it's vibrational. It's a tool for transcendence. I knew this great piano player who passed a number of years ago in the freezes that we had here, and the sort of breakdown of the energy infrastructure. His name was Gene Taylor. He played in the Blasters. He played later on in the Fabulous Thunderbirds. White guy, great piano player. You know, played with Big Joe Turner when he was coming up, because he would play for Jeep, and just an amazing piano player. He could go anywhere in the world, and if there was a piano there, he would probably find work in 5 minutes. Because, you know, you hear him play and be like, oh my God, that's great. You know, like, can you come play at my cafe? Can you play at this party? And he used that as a way to travel. And he lived a lot over in Belgium, and he lived here for a good amount of time. I remember getting some piano lessons from him, and he was just a really fabulous guy. And this is a song that I owed him when he passed. I wrote this with my friend Silas Lowe, too. When the pipes all freeze and you want to leave, my ice shuts down the road. We got rolling blackouts, rocking Texas on account of all this cold. Now there ain't no salt, ain't no plow, barely more than corn insulating the house. Those folks in the high rise still got the bright lights, but those on the edges are struggling and dying. Well, right here in Texas, where all the best is in that year of 21. Now there were hard times behind us, but they don't mind us, 'cause worse was yet to come. 6 days in, down to 6 degrees, cold in the bedroom, cold between the sheets. That glass by my head froze when the cold wind blows. I can hear my name, I hear it calling me. Now I had a friend who met his end that bleak February. His name was Gene Taylor, piano player, one better I have yet to see. He'd sit by the keys and he'd try to school me about slurs and slides and hard times on the road with JT. But now that light has gone out, and no matter how I shout, Texas has only blue silence for me. When the pipes all freeze and you want to leave, but ice shuts down the road. We got rolling blackouts, rocking Texas on account of all this cold. Yeah, and the critique is really about the power grid and they just have maximized profits and made it so that it's the laws around power plant development, electric grid, and stuff like that, incredibly complicated and written by business. That's one of the things about legislation in Texas, is that it's almost all the laws come from business interests. So they really don't protect people unless things have gotten so bad that you can't get elected unless you address it. And I'd like to think that it would be addressed before it reaches critical failure, but that's not the way that humans work.
Yeah.
Like if people just want to keep their their gravy train. It's because it's a competitive, right? It's a competitive world, and people who see it as being, like a win or lose situation.
Snakes outside your trailer, man.
Yeah, that's it.
How you feeling? You got a couple more in you?
I got a couple more. This is the song you mentioned, Long Time.
Oh, sweet.
Which is a little different on just...
Yeah, but probably...
But we'll give it a try.
Probably better, if not as good.
Also a song they wrote with Mark Addison. And he had an idea for a chorus. He didn't have any words, just had hey, it's, what about this? And I had a bunch of things I'd been complaining about, and so it took about 15 minutes to rhyme them.
Yeah. Well, it struck me in the heart because it reminded me of my childhood with the comic book references and the Star Wars reference, and can't wait for everyone to be introduced to it. It's a great song.
Thank you. It's been a long, 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 long time. It's been a long, 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 long time. When I was a kid, I used to drive airplanes with stars and bars, shooting down airplanes adorned with hammers and sickles. I bought 100 water guns so I could save the world, saving my lunch money and stealing my father's quarters, dimes, and nickels. I discovered religion watching Luke Skywalker rescue Princess Leia and destroy the Death Star by letting go and closing his eyes. And I devoured comic books. Three-colored mythology taught me right and wrong. And if you believe you can fly, it's been a long, 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 long time. Long, 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 long time. I remember hearing songs about trains and feeling the rush of wonder at the possibility the world was infinite and accessible all at the same time. And then it was songs about highways and born to be wild with a red Corvette, and the road went on forever in my mind. But now the highways are jammed bumper to bumper with stinking SUVs and two-story pickup trucks that can drive over anything except the two-story pickup truck right in front of it. Now all the highways look the same. Starbucks and Walmart's jammed the feeder roads, feel the red line that says we live under it. Gangsters and guns, and the TV speeds by at 100 deaths an hour. And everybody wants to pull off the crime of the century. Steal $200 gazillion enough to build myself an island and build a real honest-to-God train on it for no one but me and get away with it. Get away with it. We Americans are freedom-loving people, and nothing says freedom like getting away with it. We went from Billy the Kid to Richard Nixon, Enron, Exxon, O.J. Simpson. We used to dream about heroes. Now it's just how to beat the system. So where do we go to dream now? On the roof of the project, straining through the city lights, trying to see if they build golden arches on the moon yet. Self-medicated, sedated, trying our best to be distracted, and living life according to the TV set. Corporations owning nations, telling us don't change that station is the only safe way to win the human race. I wonder how the world sees us, powerful without equal, rich beyond compare. A spoiled, drunk 15-year-old waving a gun in their face. It's been a long, 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 long time. Been a long, 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 long time since I felt fine. Woo!
Thank you.
I wrote this song with my friend Brian Keene. I'd gone to Nashville to write with my friend Brian. He's a great songwriter. And we were writing songs in the Nashville style where you don't really have to have anything to say to write a song. You just need a rhyming dictionary, a legal pad, a number 2 pencil, and a suppressed gag reflex, and you can really get some work done. And that's what we did. We wrote songs for 2 days straight. We drank about a pound of coffee beans and, wrote a bunch of songs. And all those songs rhymed, and they had parts. And, there were metaphors, and tried to be careful about the, keeping the point of view consistent, and all the different rules that you want, that you're told makes a good song, but you don't have to actually listen to any of those songs because there's no point. No point. But on the 3rd day, I got a telephone call. It was, and it was unfortunately bad news about a friend of mine, a guy named Stephen Bruton, great guitar player, amazing guitar player. Used to play with Chris Christopherson, used to play with Bonnie Raitt. A lot of times when you hear those old records, he's the other guitar on it, and was just a really great musician. But he got sick, and he beat it back, and he had this great third act in the way that Americans aren't supposed to be able to do, and got a lot of his accolades and stuff while he was still alive, which was a really good thing. But then he got sick again, and that was what this phone call was. It was bad news. And so when I got off the phone, I told Brian, and we had been working on Brian's car, and we both looked at each other, and we put down the tools, and we picked up the guitar again, and we wrote this song, and it took very little time. And it's not always that easy, but sometimes it is if you're paying attention. I think that's the most important thing, is that sometimes something happens to you that's real enough that it matters, and if you are a songwriter or a poet or a writer or anything, you just need to notice that and give space. It's great to show up to work as a writer and sit down at the table and I'm going to write today and do that. But that's because the expression is that inspiration is for amateurs. But inspiration is also something that is not to be ignored when it comes. So. I only want the things that matter. I only want things that you can share. Don't give me diamond rings, all those so-called finer things. They don't matter when they are not there. I don't need more clothes if I'm not freezing. I don't want a love that I can't feel. I can't use a pretty light just to help me pass my time. Love only matters when it's real. I only want the things that matter. I only want things that you can share. Don't give me diamond rings, all those so-called finer things. They don't matter when they are not there. Now I met a man who made $1 million, built himself a mansion up on high, and he worked hard every day until his strength passed him away, and now he sits and watches lovers pass him by. I only want the things that matter. I only want things that you can share. Don't give me diamond rings, all those so-called finer things. They don't matter when they are not there. So I give my girl a watch that shine with diamonds, prettiest watch that you would ever find. She left it in the drawer when she walked right out my door. Turns out all she needed was my time. I only want the things that matter. I only want things that you can share. Don't give me diamond rings, all those so-called finer things. They don't matter when they are not there. Now I know you can tell I'm not a rich man. Expect you know that I'm not a rich man's son. But you should run and play and gather roses while you